Hey everyone, welcome back. We've got a really interesting deep dive teed up for today based on some research that you all sent our way.
Oh, yeah, this should be a good one.
It's all about photobiomodulation and how it could be used to treat tendinitis.
Tendinitis, man, that's a tough one.
It is, yeah. It's super common and can be a real pain to deal with literally.
For sure.
But this research is really exciting. It suggests that photobiomodulation, which is basically using red and near-infrared light to stimulate healing, could be a game changer.
Like, we're not just covering up the symptoms, we're actually getting down to the root of the problem and promoting healing at a cellular level.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get into the science a little bit. There was this study from 2011 where they used 810 millimeter light on inflamed tendons in rats.
Okay.
And they found that a specific dose, 3 joules to be exact, significantly reduced the inflammation.
Interesting.
But here's the really cool part. They figured out that this effect was happening because the light was selectively inhibiting the COX2 enzyme.
HEOX2. Now that's a key player in inflammation.
Right.
A lot of the pain relievers out there, they work by inhibiting COX enzymes, but they usually block both COX1 and COX2. And
COX1 is important for other things in the body, right?
Exactly. COX1 is essential for normal bodily functions. So when you block it along with COX2, you can end up with some unwanted side effects, especially in the stomach and intestines.
Yeah, those side effects can be pretty nasty. So it sounds like by targeting COX2 specifically, photobiomodulation could potentially offer similar benefits, but without all the downsides.
Precisely. It's a much more targeted approach to tackling inflammation. And get this, the research shows that it's not just effective in animals. A 2023 study looked at human tendon cells.
Oh, wow. So they moved on to human cells.
Yeah, they did. And they found that just 20 minutes of treatment with 630 millimeter light significantly increased cell viability, proliferation, and migration.
Those are all crucial for tendon healing, right?
Absolutely. So we're seeing real evidence that this therapy could be stimulating healing at the cellular level, even in human tendons.
That's pretty incredible.
It is pretty amazing.
It really is.
Yeah.
So are you saying that this could be a viable alternative to things like NSAIDs?
Well, it's certainly promising. The research suggests that photobiomodulation could offer a safe and effective way to reduce inflammation and promote healing in tendons without the risks associated with some medications. But of course, more research is always needed.
Of course. But it's definitely something to keep an eye on.
Definitely. The potential here is huge.
So for people who are dealing with tendinitis, this could be a real game changer.
Absolutely. Especially for those who haven't found relief with other treatments.
And it seems like there's a lot of research going on in this area.
Oh, yeah. There's a ton of research happening right now. It's a really exciting field to be in.
Let's dive into some more of that research after a quick break.
Sounds good. You know, if we zoom out a little bit, this research raises some really interesting questions about how we approach healing in general.
Yeah, it seems like we're moving away from just managing symptoms and towards actually boosting the body's natural healing abilities.
Exactly. And that's what makes photobiomodulation so fascinating. It's not about masking the problem. It's about giving your body the resources it needs to heal itself. But I bet some folks are probably wondering how simply shining light on an injury can actually produce these kinds of results.
Right. It almost sounds a bit like science fiction. How does it actually work?
Well, it all boils down to how light interacts with our cells at a very basic level. You remember those specific wavelengths we talked about earlier, 635 millimeter and 810 millimeter?
Yeah.
Those wavelengths are particularly good at penetrating deep into tissues and being absorbed by this crucial enzyme in our cells called cytochrome C oxidase.
Cytochrome C oxidase. Okay, I think I need a little reminder on that one. What exactly does it do?
Well, think back to high school biology, mitochondria, the powerhouses of the cell. Remember those?
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Cytochrome C oxidase is a vital enzyme found in those mitochondria. It plays a key role in how our cells produce energy.
That's right. The mitochondria are responsible for making ATP, which is like the energy currency of our cells.
Exactly. And here's where things get really interesting. When cytochrome oxidase absorbs these specific wavelengths of light, it actually gets a boost in activity, which leads to increased ATP production.
So it's like giving our cells an energy drink to supercharge their healing powers.
That's a great analogy. With this extra energy, cells can work more efficiently, they can repair damage faster, and they can even regenerate new tissue. And that's precisely what we're observing in these studies on tendinitis. The light is essentially energizing the cells in the tendons, helping them to heal and repair themselves.
Wow, that's incredible. So what kind of implications do you think this research has for the future of tendinitis treatment? I mean, we're talking about a potentially non-invasive, drug-free way to address a condition that affects millions of people.
The possibilities are truly exciting. Imagine a future where people suffering from chronic tendon pain could find relief without having to rely on medication or invasive procedures. And it's not just limited to tendinitis either. Researchers are investigating the potential of photobiomodulation for a wide range of conditions, everything from wound healing to pain management to even neurological disorders.
So this could be a real game changer for so many people.
It really could. And it just goes to show how important it is to stay informed and to explore all the options available. Medicine is constantly evolving, and new discoveries like photobiomodulation are opening up promising new paths to healing.
Speaking of exploring options, I'm sure some of our listeners are wondering how they can learn more about photobiomodulation if it might be a good fit for them.
Well, they're in luck. MedWave Group happens to be a leading provider of photobiomodulation therapy, and they have a ton of information on their website. You can find all sorts of details about the science, the technology, and the conditions they treat.
They really are the experts in this field, and they're committed to providing cutting-edge, evidence-based treatments. They're a great resource for anyone who wants to delve deeper into the world of photobiomodulation.
It's amazing what you can do when you have knowledge. It allows you to take charge of your own health and make informed decisions. The more you know about your body and the innovative therapies out there, the better prepared you'll be to find solutions that work for you.
I completely agree. That's what these deep dives are all about, empowering our listeners with knowledge and inspiring them to take an active role in their own health journeys.
So as we wrap up this exploration of the amazing world of photobiomodulation, I encourage everyone to keep that spark of curiosity alive.
I mean, who knows what other amazing things we might be able to treat with light in the future.
Right. It really is an incredible time to be involved in this field. The potential is just mind-blowing.
Think about it. Maybe we'll be using photobiomodulation to help people recover from surgery faster, or to manage chronic pain even more effectively.
Or what if we could use it to improve brain health? That would be amazing.
It really feels like we're standing on the edge of a whole new era in medicine.
I agree.
And, that's one of the things I love most about these deep dives.
What's that?
It's all about exploring the frontiers of science and uncovering these new possibilities.
Yeah, and for our listeners, it's a chance to not only learn something new, but also maybe even find some new solutions for their own health issues.
Exactly. So to everyone out there who might be struggling with tendinitis or any other condition that just hasn't responded well to traditional treatments, please don't lose hope.
There's always hope.
Photobiomodulation just might be the answer you've been looking for.
It could be. And remember, knowledge is power.
That's right.
The more you understand about your body and the latest advances in medicine, the better equipped you'll be to make those important decisions about your health.
So true. So keep that curiosity alive. Keep asking questions and keep on exploring the amazing world of science and healing.
Until next time.